this is Jokina from Modern Homemakers, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this little onion sliver on this awesome salad, which check out the other videos if you want to make the lettuce or the cherry tomatoes. But right now we're going to talk about the little onion, and you could make this all in white if you don't want to switch colors, but come on, purple onions are cuter, or red onions, I guess is what they're really called, but they've always looked purple to me. So anyway, you need an H crochet hook, and I'm using some thinner yarn today. That's not to say this wouldn't look good with thicker yarn, but these are what I had for these colors. And you can see this is an old project that I never finished when I was younger, and it was just in with my junk still. And I'm pulling it apart because I don't need a purple checker pattern scarf. I have no desire to have one. So every time I need a little bit of purple, I just pull a little bit off. So if you have an old project that you don't like anymore, reuse it. So to make our crochet purple onion, we're going to take the white thinner gauge thread here with an H crochet hook, and we're going to make a loop, and we're going to chain 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, people, I can count to 25. Sorry, I would have lost my space otherwise. Now that you've chained that, I'm taking my hand and making sure it's not all turned around itself, because we're going to make sure we're connecting the loop without it having twisties. So connecting the loop and going in from the top to the first chain that we did, grabbing some yarn and pulling it through to connect that loop. So you can see it's a circle. Now it's really hard. I would normally tell you to hide the thread as you're going around, but it's really hard to hide the thread in this little project right here because it's such a thin, small project. You're doing a single crochet, and it's a thin thing. So we're gonna not worry about hiding the thread right now. We're gonna come do that later, and we're gonna chain 1, and we are going to do slip stitch basically in each space all the way around. That's just going to help keep it really thin and not let it get too built up. And I said the wrong thing. I don't know why I said slip stitch. We're going to do a single crochet. So anyway, forget that. So we've chained 1. We're going to go into the first space, grab some thread and go through and do a single crochet. So if you don't know how to do a single crochet, go check out my video, but otherwise that's really boring to watch, so I'll see you in a second when we get back to the beginning. Okay, so I've gone all the way around with my single crochet, and we're back up to right where I started here, and what we're going to do is come right up to the last one. It's a little harder to get in there. We're going to do our single crochet. Go right where we started to the first couple of chains. We're going to go in there and slip all the way through, and then we're going to cut and tie it off. Once again, normally I would hide threads while I'm working, but this particular guy is just frustrating. All right, we're going to go in a little bit to the side of where we started, and if I can find the end of my thread here, because I'm using recycled yarn here, we're going to go in and grab this thread and pull it through just a couple loops, and we're kind of just tying this on as if making a loop. Put your crochet hook in, so when you start tying down, it's got something to grab onto, and I'm going to tie that off again. We're ready to go, and all we're going to do now is do 2 single crochets. We're going to chain 1 and do 2 single crochets in every space around. So this first one's going to be difficult because that's where we tied off on the other color. So 1, 2, and then into the next space. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm naturally hiding that thread as I go around. Trust me, it's easier not to bother with the onion. Okay, and then the next space. chain 2, you can see that's making that nice purple band. You can make so many fun things just with the most basic of crochet stitches. It's just amazing. I really don't have like this fancy arsenal of stitches at my disposal. I require reading some more books. Okay, so not to make you watch that once again, I'll come back in a second, but 2 single crochet in each space all the way around. Okay, we've gone all the way around with 2 single crochets in each space of the purple, and we're coming up to the end here. You can see I've done the last space. All we're going to do is join to the first, go through, we're going to tie off, cut and then tie off. And if you didn't hide your threads as you were going around, all you have to do is separate the ends a little and kind of fuzz them. And then you just go back and forth in your project. You know, look at it from both sides always to make sure it doesn't look wacky or that you can't see it. But it's a pretty simple enough process. And don't get all worked up if you wash them or the kids play with them and threads start coming back out. Just grab your crochet hook and tuck them back in. That you can actually fix, unlike when the kids step on the play pizza or chew a big hole through it and then you have to throw away because they're eating who knows what types of plastic. So much easier to just hide a thread. Makes it a pretty durable toy as far as kids' toys go. So I've hidden that all the way in there. I'm fuzzing it a little bit more. And how cute is that? And I'll throw it back on my salad over here. Nom, 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 nom. Cookie Monster eating style there. So what a great way to encourage healthy eating while playing. Anyway, go check out the other videos if you didn't see how to make the rest of this salad, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.